In today's brief video, I want to share with you guys 5 traits that I think everyone should continue to foster in order to obtain a lasting sobriety. This can apply to whether you're quitting weed, alcohol, pills, gambling, adult media content, stimulant-based addictions. These 5 traits are relevant in each of those categories. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name is Dr. Frank. I'm the founder of AddictionMindset recovery coaching programs, which are dedicated to helping people quit nicotine, THC, energy drinks, and adult media content, substances that I once struggled with. Check out the pinned comment or the video description at the conclusion of today's video to learn more about our paid and free program resources. Trait number 1 is confidence. When you make that decision, when you make that commitment to stop using a substance, you need to be confident in your decision, in your commitment. We all have what I refer to, or rather I should say what Jack Trimpey, the founder of the book Rational Recovery, originally referred to as that addicted voice. That's that voice that's separate from our own that tells us, hey, go have a drink, go smoke a joint, go hit a cigarette, go hit your vape, whatever it may be. It's our job to be confident when we hear that voice speaking and deny that addicted voice of what it wants, because it does not want what we want. And how do we become more confident? We remain committed in our decision. If you're quitting substances and you're wishy-washy, every other day you're stopping, you're not stopping, you're stopping, you're not stopping, over time, that's going to erode at your confidence. And if you're anything like me, that erosion, that gradual wearing down of your confidence might just start to slip into other aspects of your life. This could be into your business. This could be into your relationships. This could be into your faith, in your physical health and your mental health. In today's world, which is so fast-paced, in today's world, which is so competitive, in today's world, which is arguably very stressful for a lot of people, myself included, confidence above all else is just so important, okay? It's so important to have. And addiction, and if you're struggling with addiction, there's a good chance that that is being actively damaged. So how do you fix your confidence? What do? Be confident in your decision to quit. Be just as confident in your decision to quit as you were in your decision to pursue continued substance use. Be confident in your commitment. Stay committed to it. See that commitment through, and you're going to build your confidence, okay? Trait number 2 that I would recommend is discipline. A lot of times when we're quitting substances, we can start off in a very motivated state of mind, right? For me, quitting drugs was a very exciting opportunity to do better. I was excited about feeling better physically, having more money in my bank account, feeling better psychologically. I was very excited about all those things. So when I quit, I was very motivated. And I think it was Mike Tyson who said, everyone has a plan until it punches you right in the face. And I think that's exactly what withdrawals are for a lot of people. So we're super motivated to quit smoking weed, quit drinking alcohol, and then the withdrawals set in. A stressful event comes up in our life, and suddenly that motivation is gone. And this is where we really need to reach for discipline. And we have to, again, remain steadfast in our commitment to quit. We have to remain disciplined in the commitments that we make to ourselves, and we have to see these obligations through. Again, addiction damages discipline. Addiction typically leads to more impulsive thoughts and impulsive behaviors. Addiction damages discipline. Addiction, in my professional opinion, would be much better off viewed as a discipline problem, something that we can improve, something that we can practice, something that we can build upon, than it would a problem of disease. Because if addiction is a disease, and I'm forever diseased, just like I was always told, just like we're always told by these treatments, just like we're told by 12-step programs, that means there is no cure. And for me, that meant a very miserable life. But when I started to view addiction as a me problem, a problem of confidence, a problem with discipline, and a problem with the other traits I'm going to discuss with you, that made me very hopeful, because I said, wait a minute, I can practice discipline. Even if it's not with quitting drugs, you can practice discipline by saying, you know what, I'm going to take a cold shower in the mornings. I'm going to fast today. I'm going to do some other activity. I'm going to work out and go for a walk each morning or lift weights. You can do any number of activities, big or small, throughout the day to build upon your discipline. Just the act of practicing sobriety requires discipline when you repetitively practice that over and over again. So you need discipline. Don't rely on motivation. As you know, online YouTube gurus like to say, motivation gets you going, discipline keeps you growing, right? And that really is true. The next trait that we need is grit. You have to have the ability to get back up after you are knocked down. You need to persevere no matter how many times you get knocked down or fall. Courage and strength are essential, especially during challenging times. And you need to demonstrate grit. I'm reading this off of an email that I sent out to my email list. If you guys want to hop on that list, be sure to check the pinned comment or the video description and download some of our free guides. Grit has been identified over and over again as one of the most important traits that a person needs to have with regard to being successful. And this could be successful in your pursuit of mental health, physical health, financial health, spiritual health. Life is going to knock you down. Addiction and recovery and withdrawals and stressful events, they are a guarantee. And you need to have grit in order to get through it and in order to succeed. And you know what? If you're struggling with addiction and you've been here before trying to quit, you're already a very gritty person. You're very, very gritty. I just need you to reapply how you're using that grit. You might even be very disciplined. You might be very disciplined in your substance use. You might even be very confident in your substance use. So confident that this drug was never going to hurt you. So confident that maybe this drug isn't causing the problems. You might already have 3 of these 5 traits. You just need to start to apply them a little differently. Trait number 4. Tenacity. You have a goal and nothing should stand in your way of achieving it. Be determined in the pursuit of your goals and aspirations for a better quality of life. This is tenacity. Tenacity is being relentless in the pursuit of your goal. What's your goal? Sobriety. But go a step deeper. Why is it that you care to be sober? What do you feel? What are your expectations in your sobriety? For me, it was building a better financial future for myself and my family. It was building better physical health. It was healing my mental health. It was having better relationships with my family members. What are your goals in sobriety? And are you going to demonstrate tenacity in the pursuit of those goals? Because I know if you're watching this video, it means you're struggling with substance use. It means you've been gritty, and I bet you've also been very tenacious as well in regard to using substances. You got the goal of smoking weed, you're going to do it, hell or high water, right? Patience. You have to be patient. I made a video prior, and I'll link that at the end of this one, where I talk about the practice of sobriety. Sobriety takes practice, right? It's not easy the first time you go to a wedding or a family event or go through the holidays or even just the first time you have a celebration or a stressful thing that comes up. It's not easy. Sobriety takes practice, and it requires practicing it in multiple different situations, okay? Getting sober is actually very easy. You make a confident decision to stop, and you remain steadfast in that commitment. That's easy. But I would say growing and thriving and enjoying sobriety, it can take a minute, and that takes practice, and practice requires patience, okay? Building a business takes patience. Building a better body takes patience. Having a fruitful relationship takes a lot of patience with kids and a wife and a husband and this and that, or a boyfriend, a girlfriend. All of these things. Faith takes patience, okay? And you have to practice at these things in order to get good at them. But if you rush the process, if you rush through it, you're going to find yourself in trouble. I say rushing this process is only going to keep you stuck at the starting line. So please demonstrate patience. It's okay to want to have goals, and it's okay to want to move at a hyper fast pace to achieve those goals. But to some extent, you got to have patience, because what's moving you closer to those goals, it's the practice and the repetitive application of your efforts over and over again. Now, those are the 5 traits that I think everyone needs to enjoy and feel good about their sobriety. You don't need any of those traits to get sober. But chances are, if you're struggling with addiction, you've already demonstrated each of those traits in one way, shape, or form in regard to maintaining an addiction, right? You have to be tenacious, you have to be gritty, you have to be confident, and you have to be somewhat patient to put the rest of your life on hold if you plan on continuing using drugs, right? So chances are you already have those traits. It's just reapplying them appropriately to give yourself the best outcomes in this recovery and sobriety until you are eventually sober and recovered and you've moved on with your life, which is our goal for everyone. So if you like today's video and you need help applying those traits or furthering the development of them, check out the pinned comment or the video description to learn more about our paid and free coaching program resources, or follow me into the next video where I talk about the discipline of sobriety and how to actively practice a kind of sober lifestyle, if you will.